Welcome along for part 2 of the Goliath, as I've named it, where in part 1 I took on the task of transporting, what you can see now in the background, the massive construction rig semi-trailer all the way from the warehouse down to the drilling site. A few hairy moments on the way as we got up to this point where inevitably got bogged down, beached on this slope coming up out of the bit of water. I can't even remember how long I spent actually in that video. I'll have to actually go back and have a little look at it. I can't remember how long I spent trying to get out of there, doing what we're doing now in the background, winching the trailer on the tree, and had noticed that every time I let off the winch, when I was winching and then I let go of triangle, the trailer was kind of jerking slightly to the side. So when I finished recording that video, I continued on for about an hour. And I mean, the sweat was pumping. The house was like a damn oven when I was recording that. Don't know what the hell I was doing here. What was I doing here? Don't know why I paused. I did something. But yeah, the house was like an absolute bloody oven, and it was rolling off me. But I think there was one thing that was sweating even more than me. With the way that I was getting so angry and frustrated trying to get this trailer up out of here, I think my controller was sweating and saying to himself, he's gonna fling me against the wall at full force any minute now, because I was cursing to beat the band at what the hell, the predicament that I'd gotten myself into. So I just turned off the game. So that was on, yeah, I'd actually recorded that on the Saturday night. That was on a Saturday night. So Sunday night, it's just Tuesday evening now. So the Sunday night, a couple of days ago, I said, right, going at it again, and I'm going to keep on going, I'm going to get this thing, I'm getting this out of here. So the footage that you're seeing right now is actually sped up 4 times, times 4. There are going to be a few sections throughout the video that will be at normal speed, but otherwise it's all at times 4. This whole video is actually, it's just a slight bit under, but it's pretty much 90 minutes of footage of me trying to get this trailer out of here. So here we are. I'm bringing the GMC back down now to try that again, because I was still trying to winch it. I was like, if I can get it up, if I can just inch it and inch it and inch it, and just trying different tactics. So yeah, I brought this back down. I think I was trying to, I was going back to see if I could get it to do that sort of push trick that I did in the other video, getting the, helping the farm, getting the truck stuck out of the swamps. So here I am again, winching it, trying to just edge it closer and closer, and getting nowhere. Trying, right, that's not working. So what I'll do is maybe the GMC might be able to use the winch on that, maybe, and pull it up. Worth a shot. I'll give anything a go at this stage. I was just that frustrated now, but GMC, just no all-wheel drive, no diff lock, it hadn't, no even upgrades on it, hadn't got the pulling power. So now I've gone and gotten the bloody GMC stuck against a tree. So yeah, alright, we'll get that back out here. There's no point keeping it in there. I'll try and see if I can use it for something else in a few minutes. Another tactic, maybe go back to trying to do the push tactic with it again. Did I abandon the truck? Did I park it up? I'm trying to remember. Oh no, what I thought here was, because one thing that I'd noticed was if I had winched and slightly jerked the trailer across a little bit, it was holding, but as soon as I released the winch, it was leaning back over, jerking back across. So what I thought to myself was, right, I'll get it up a bit. I'm using the truck with the winch here, and it's kind of pulling it up. Now I'll put the handbrake on there, switch straight in, and I'll lean the GMC up against it, and hopefully maybe that'll stop it. That when I release the winch off the trailer, it's not going to lean or topple itself back down to its original position. And it started working at this moment. Now I had to go off and refuel. I think I at least half emptied this tanker that's up here. Actually, that's how many times I had to refuel a good few times. But I mean, this is apparently, from what I'm aware of the game anyway, this is apparently supposed to be basically a beginner map. Let you get a feel for the game, and this is the biggest challenge I've had so far. Now I've been over to Alaska a couple of times and gone around there. The snow was quite challenging. I've been to Smithville Dam as well off camera, and there's a few parts in there. I did one mission yeah, I did one contract where I had to bring stuff around there, and I found it quite challenging. One particular part, there's a bend where it's just completely flooded. I mean, the water was coming up pretty much level with the top of the wheel arches of the Fleet Star. But we're back anyway to trying to pull it up. So I mean, I have the truck almost in a jackknife position with the trailer, trying to see if I can pull it sideways. Which, boom, there we go. Just managed to get it sideways there. Got a good tug on it. So did I put the? Yeah, I did. I repositioned the GMC up against it again, for safety, in the hopes that it wouldn't throw itself back down to where it was. But I think what I did here now, it's with the sped up footage, it's not really clear. I think the walkway at the top of the trailer, the rig, is actually basically now on line with the trunk of the tree. So, and I didn't realise this. I'm just like, I'm getting some sort of movement. I'm getting some lateral movement on a sideways movement. All I need to do is get the trailer legs, if I can get them to clear, because it looked to be that it was those that were causing the main issue. Yeah, the actual bed of the trailer itself was very, very close, if not on it, but it seemed to be the trailer legs were the main problem. So is this where I started it now? I think I started trying here now to hop the trailer. So I briefly tried it 1 or 2 times, if I remember correctly, in part 1. No, I'm still using the winch actually. What I'm doing there is I'm winching from the left hand side of the trailer through onto that tree, see if that'll work. I was trying from the top of the trailer as well, see if it'd just get enough of a pull where it'd be almost going into a toppling position. But what I started to try and do, no, I'm back here now with the GMC, gonna try and give it another pull, just because I did get that sideways movement, but I still haven't realised that I'm potentially maybe in the hitbox range of that tree, where even if I was to possibly get any movement, I've got the hitbox of the tree and I've got the walkway on the top of the rig. We've got a collision there, so I'm not going to be able to do anything. But I could see some very, very slight movement there with the wheels, so that was giving me a little bit of hope. But one thing that I started to do, I think it's coming up. Yeah, I'm back to again on the corner, I'm just inching it sideways at the back, trying to see if I can. What I was trying to do was, because you can see that little mounded muck or dirt, land, whatever, just at the front of the wheels there. If I was able to get the wheels there, I was hoping that maybe it would give it enough lift on one side, maybe even, and then get some traction, get the wheels turning, and hopefully poor little Fleet Star, or Betsy as I call her, would have enough pulling power to just get it up. So is this where I started? I think this is where I started trying to do the hop, where I was just releasing the trailer. Yeah, I was releasing the trailer, and then I was reattaching it and clicking off the functions menu as quick as I could and getting on the accelerator, just to try and see if I could get the wheels spinning and just give it enough little pull, just even if I could inch it forward just bit by bit by bit. Had to move it up to daytime here because it was getting too dark. I couldn't see much really clearly. So I'm back on. Right, can I get another little bit of lateral movement? Those trailer legs they're so close to the top, or what would you call it? The apex, or is the apex the right word, of the crest of the hill or the slope. I think I'm getting some movement. I'm getting somewhere. I can do this. I can do it. But right now it's like I'm just so frustrated. I'm not thinking of what I eventually did. And I'm sure if you play SNOWRUNNER yourself, well, you're probably thinking to yourself, probably shouting at the screen in the first video and already now, like, why don't you do this? Which we'll see, which is getting the trailer to go backwards. But I'm just so frustrated. I'm just like, I will spin these wheels. The mess that I'm making on the ground there was probably going to cause a bit of a challenge if I was to even get any movement out. I mean, I've ripped the terrain to bits there. We're back doing the hop again. If I can just release it and just spin the wheels. And I've got it in all-wheel drive. I don't even have a low range and diff lock on. Just try and get as much spin in those wheels as if it can dig in, just get some grip and get going. And I could see some movement as well, and it really was giving me hope. It was just, if I can just get it to just jump itself, just as I mentioned a minute ago, just inch by inch, just towards the crest of that slope. Maybe it'd be enough as well where the wheels can get a little bit of traction, out just outside the water, just enough. But it's coming up to now where I was just saying to myself, like, I don't think the Fleet Star can do it. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to jump around the maps and try and get another truck, something a bit beefier. And I was doing some Google searches, because obviously I don't have all the maps unlocked yet. I haven't progressed enough, and I've trucks that were potentially going to be able to do it, I just couldn't get. So after a while, I'd already gone around. Boom, we're at night time now. I cut it out where I was driving around. Excuse me, I was driving around trying to find another truck, and I say Googling, right, where can I find this particular truck after looking through the truck store. Right, I'm not getting them yet. There's the sideways movement again. Lateral's the right word, isn't it? I think it is. But yeah, I just said I'm just gonna have to plug away. I'm just gonna have to keep on going with the Fleet Star, because I haven't got the maps unlocked yet to get the other trucks. So we're back, right. Let's try and see if we can just keep this going. Just again, reposition the GMC. It seemed to be working, so why not just keep on going? But I mean, as you can see, if you can see the walkway there, it is pretty much in line to be colliding with the trunk of the tree. So I mean, I don't think, like, I mean, those trees are strong enough to be able to winch you up out of trouble. So I don't think they're going to bend and snap for the big trailer. Right, time to get the GMC. What I was thinking here was, if I can wedge the flatbed underneath the front of the trailer enough, maybe would that cause something? Where if I went to attach the trailer again like that, it would be enough. It would just cause some sort of little glitch or something like that would shunt the trailer forward. For all I know, if it had worked, I probably would have ended up cartwheeling the blooming GMC across the river. But no, I found out fairly quick that didn't work, so I gave up on that one. I kept it there anyway, just in case the trailer wanted to jump itself. But I'm still just digging those wheels in, trying to do the hop, but again, still not realising that the walkway of the trailer is pretty much, as I say, on a collision course for the trunk of the tree. Excuse me. But I was just so frustrated, so frustrated at this stage of trying to get this thing out, that I was just completely blind. I just had those blinkers on. I couldn't see. I was gone full on tunnel vision. Couldn't see what I was doing wrong. As I'm just selecting, where can I winch, what can I try and winch onto, what will potentially give it any movement. Wheels are spinning. I think as well here, yeah, the front wheels as well are just there. At least the front right wheel is not even touching the ground. As you can see how quickly it just swings across on the winch there, getting on a tree. Another little bit of sideways movement from there, very, very slight. Again, we're just at that walkway is just full on collision course. Excuse me, I do apologise for that. Just clear me throat a bit. But yeah, just still hopping it, just hoping if I can just get those trailer legs up over the crest of that hill, just an inch or two over the crest of it. Might be just enough to get some forward movement on it. And it's coming up now. Oh, hold on, it moved quite easily there when I reversed. So brain is kicking into gear. Hold on a second, put it back. Right, let's see if I can put it back and get a bit of a run at it this time, because I did remember that when I first did it, I was off to the side and then I tried to counter, which slowed me down. So I've got it back. Right, get the GMC out of the way. Actually, no, sorry. I brought it back. I thought, right, well, try the GMC. Try and see if the GMC pushing it while I'm through the winch, doing that method again. Let's see if that'll give it enough. Give it just enough. So we're into normal speed here now for this. No, not even getting up. We're actually back further. I think we're back further than where we were before I started to try and do this. So I'm like, ah, crap, well, that's not working. Front wheels are just floating in the air now at this stage. So, right, let's go again. Get the GMC out of there. Or did I continue on? No, I didn't. I'm trying to remember now. It's a couple of days ago that I recorded this. But, right, back to square one. Winching on, right. That's as you see, I've got what was that, 48 litres of fuel. Right, time to go and refuel again. And at this point, I mean, I'm fuming. I'm just absolutely fuming. Like, I can't believe I firmly believe actually that the other path that I was considering and taking, even though I would have been going through some quite swampy areas, I think they were actually in the long run a little bit easier to get through, to be honest. Might have been very, very slow at getting through, but I think it would have done a lot better. I should have realised, well, I did realise, should I say, the error in my ways when I was coming around that big bend leading down to here, and got into that little bit of a hairy moment where I thought I was going to topple the truck down the side of the hill. But refueled, right, let's go at it again. I say I'm just completely blind. Like me, what I just done only a moment ago, what was showed in real time, I got it reversed down the hill. I don't know, my brain didn't register. Hold on a second, try and bloody well push the damn thing back again. And I'm continuing on, just stubborn as a mule. I mean, I am completely stubborn to challenges like this. I will not back down. I'll find a way out of them somehow. So right now what I'm trying to do is I'm actually saying to myself, hold on, if I can push it back a little bit with and try and repeat it. Yeah, I twigged it now at this stage, as I need to get it back a little bit. So I'm pushing it with the arse of the truck, just trying to get it back enough. Let's take a sip of my drink there. And yeah, if I can get it back enough and do the same again. And kind of stuck. See, front wheels are just floating in the air. And I'm trying a combination as well of doing the hop as well, to try and get some movement, some direction, some way, get this damn trailer out of here. Slamming into it. See, the wheels are just spinning, it's turning the truck, it's not going anywhere. Like, right, what can we do? What did I do here again? Oh yeah, I got the brainwave. Well, I'll try and winch it back with the GMC. Now, I mean, if it didn't work trying to pull it sideways a slight bit, that poor GMC ain't doing nothing. So right, we'll try and push it again. I was just trying everything, and completely blind to what I'd done only a few minutes beforehand when I reversed it, which I do now again in a second. But no, I can't remember. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Was I trying to I think I was actually trying to push the trailer with the GMC. But no, managed to get some movement again. And get it back down. Down we come. Right, back into normal speed here now. So here we go. Brain is kicked into gear. Now I'm thinking, right, yeah, don't go forward again. Go to the left. Right, a little bit stuck. Wheels are spinning a bit there. Did I go back again? I think I reversed it back again. Or I did something. Oh yeah, I had to get it back again. I wasn't getting enough traction there. Just slightly stuck for a second, but then just suddenly got that bite. Got the grip on it. Got the truck back enough. Let's go left. So at the moment, I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Happy days. Finally got it free. Let's go around the road this time, because you can see that it is a lot more level around here. So it's just a matter, it's leaning a bit to the side. I was a bit nervous there. I was like, oh god, if I go with the wrong angle here now, I'm actually gonna topple it. But the fact that like it's more solid ground here, it was a lot easier. So I'm just watching around the trailer, just making sure we're right, grand, okay. It doesn't look like we're gonna get stuck on anything. We're moving along. We're on solid-ish ground anyway. I see a little bit of water here, but what I'm not paying attention to is there's a slope down into the water, and we're back to square one. Now, what's the one noticeable thing straight away when you see this? I'm just looking around and I'm like, shit, there's nothing to winch onto apart from this. Right, let's try that. Nope, that's not going to work. That poor little dead tree is not going to be able to pull this massive trailer out of the trouble it's in, or even the truck. So yeah, completely and utterly screwed this time. No winch points around whatsoever. How the hell am I getting out of this? So it's now again looking around. Right, can I winch on anywhere from the trailer? No, not going to happen. So what will I do? How do we get out of this? Those trees are 100% not in reach. front wheels are floating, can't get any traction that way, so I think, right, what I'll do, I'll see if I can hop it like we were doing there previously. Try a few hops, but it's not really doing it. And so now I get the idea, right, I'll tell you what, I'll try I'll try and winch it back with the GMC now. I mean, if the GMC failed a minute ago, it was worth a shot anyway. I was kind of more thinking that because of the fact we're on a little bit more solid ground, that maybe the GMC might have had a little bit of a better traction. I ended up getting the bloody thing stuck here as well. So I don't think I'll be using the GMC for a while until I do manage to upgrade it. But eventually, got myself out of that one with the GMC. I'll get up there, right? We'll try and reverse it or winch it back off it. Hopefully it won't be too bad. As I said, we're on a little bit more solid ground. The back wheels of the Fleet Star are on the ground themselves, so hopefully maybe with the engine starting up on that, the wheel spin on that, it'll all just work together, work in unison. We can pull it back a little bit, but no, it's not working. The GMC just has not got the power. Thankfully I didn't try to do the bloody contract in that truck. That I did use the Fleet Star. So right, now we're back to the idea. Back to morning as well. It was starting to get dark. Back to the idea. Right, we'll see if we can hop it to the side. So back into the sort of basically the jackknife position. Actually, no, sorry. What I did was, let's see, I came around. I thought, right, what I'll do, maybe I can push it. Maybe I can just give it a little bit of push. Right, there's a bit of movement. Right, not much movement, but maybe it's just about enough that because the ground is sloping down towards the road very slightly, that maybe if I do this hopping, that maybe we can get it just enough, or maybe I can get it enough where I'm attached, maybe just barely within reach of a tree that I can winch, and there'll be just enough traction there to pull it across and back on track. So back into the jackknife. Oh no, I'm trying to winch it here actually. See, maybe if the Fleet Star would have an all-wheel drive diff lock and a little bit more power in it, that maybe that can do it, but that just wasn't working out with the trailer legs down. So right, back to hopping it. Try it again, and it's hard to tell actually with it sped up by ×4 whether or not I was actually getting any movement. I think it was getting just inch movement. It was nothing major. And I believe I went back around. I'm pretty sure that I went back and gave it another couple of nudges, just to see maybe if I could just get another little bit of movement sideways on it. That it would be just enough where it's going to clear the ground. Yeah, here we go. I'll give it another couple of nudges. Got a little bit of movement on it. Right, let's see. Reattach it, and we're back in motion. So at least it didn't take anywhere near as long getting it out of that predicament as opposed to the previous one. So we're motoring up the road, and what I do here is actually I left it in just so you know what I was doing. Obviously the thumbnail, just have to take off the hood, take a quick screenshot, get the hood back on, let's get motoring back into real time. So we're pretty much in the clear, we hope anyway. I think I actually checked the map here as well. I think I was that frustrated and that worn out. You had to check, am I still going the right way? Thankfully didn't bog it down with stopping on the slope there on the incline, because it probably would have been a nightmare to get it going if we did. Although even though there is trees off to the right, but we're plugging along pretty well here. Low range diff lock on. But coming up now in a second, I can honestly say I have never clenched so hard in my life at a game. As you can see, we're coming around the bend here and thinking, right, everything's grand. I knew it was coming up because obviously the path that I was taking, I knew it was coming up, but I didn't anticipate it going the way that it went. So let's just take it easy, get it down, because we're starting to get down into a sludgy sort of terrain now again, due to coming down towards the water. So now I want to take a bit of a wider turn, the length of the trailer, want to be able to get the wheels lined up, but here we go. There it is, it's just leaning over, it's just, oh my god, I clenched so hard there, I literally thought it was going to topple. And then I thought, right, we got it, and then the wheels of the truck are sliding off to the left on the bridge. I was like, oh god, this is going to end in disaster now. We're at war. If this gets buggered up here, we're screwed. Right, line it up. Nope, it's just sliding off. Crap. What the hell am I going to do? So I thought, right, thought quick for once. Lower range diff lock. Turn it to the right, and then it'll slip back in a little bit. So that worked there. And I have to say, round of applause to this flimsy little wooden bridge. I know it's coded in the game and all that, but being able to hold the weight of this truck and trailer, and it's just inch it across. Just hope that the trailer didn't follow the same path that the truck wanted to do and slip itself to the side. And I was really nervous actually taking it across here, just in case some sort of slip happened, which, knowing how this and seeing how this contract has already gone, I was expecting anything at this point. But we're across the water now. We're stuck again. Like, oh, here we go again. No winch points. What are we gonna do? Let it off for a second. Then she got a little bit of bite, just enough, and stuck again. I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be one of these. And then I could see just right at the front wheels there, saying, what's the bets now? The bloody trailer legs are gonna get stuck on there or something. So I'm just watching. I'm like, oh, it's skimming, absolutely skimming the ground, but it's still moving. That was the main thing. So just don't stop, keep going. Excuse me. And we're pretty much in the clear just to get up here and just go around to the left. But I do make another mistake, which I did fix off camera actually after I finished recording. Was what you'll see me doing to park it up is there's those big construction rolls of cable and stuff, two of them lying there on the ground, and I went and parked the bloody trailer right over the top of it. And yeah, I'm just looking at the map here. I should just see, right, where do I want to dump it. So I was thinking, right, pretty much roughly around about there, in and around about that general area or location, whatever, should be pretty good. Let's get it over there and be done with this thing until I need to move it into position, because I know I have to bring the other parts in first before I can drop this one off. So I'll just mosey around and see them just there in the background. You can see the two big rolls of cable for the construction, and with being that worn out now from doing this, I didn't cop the fact that I wasn't going to be able to get the trailer out over them. So I managed to fix it, and I pulled it off over to the right there to finish it off. But that has been the monumental task of getting this construction rig semi-trailer from the warehouse down to the drilling site. If you made it this far in the video, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't know if I'm going to do the other parts on camera or off camera. I haven't decided yet. But again, thanks very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. I shall talk to you all next Friday for the next True Sim Challenge on the Golf Club 2019. So until then, have yourselves a good week. Take it easy, and bye for now.